Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're all doing well. I did something terrible today. Well, good for me, but terrible. I went to the dentist. It's good for me. I should go to the dentist. Hello, good guts. Welcome. But I hate going to the dentist, so it's terrible. I'm doing all right, How are you doing? Hope you're well. Today is going to be an interesting day. Might be extra interesting for you. I'm going to attempt to start localization and just make sure everything's set up for localization and it's going to work. And maybe I'll localize into Portuguese. You're tired? You intended to do some work today? That's fine. What does localization mean? Localization is basically translating into different languages. So localizing means to translate whatever needs to happen. It's not usually, sometimes it's not just language. Like, for example, in China, you can't show skulls, right? So, like, World of Warcraft had to remove all the skulls. So that's what localization means. It's to make it so it works in another culture, country, anything. And videos are streaming too? Oh, that's usually just translating. Localization involves, like, not just translating, but that is one part of it, yes. I will be doing the translating part. We'll see how well it works. It works with text fields. And thankfully, we are using text fields. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll play around. So I might go Portuguese. Just so I might have someone that can, check. Oh, I'm localizing the language. Yeah. So I want to see about, like, all of the cards. I want to see them. I want to see them in a different language. See how that works. I just want to make sure everything works with it, And as long as it works with the current setup, and I don't need to change anything, I'm sure I will need to change some stuff, then we can continue on. But I want to make sure that it's... Yes, for the game. What did you think I was talking about? Yes, today's game dev day. We're working on the game. What did you... What were you thinking? Did you think I was talking about the videos? Yeah. You didn't specify what you were localizing? Yeah, well, sorry. Yeah. Considering I'm streaming game dev, I thought... He said on videos or streaming too, and I'm like, oh no, you like that could also be localization, because I thought you're just asking like, what is it in general? But yeah, the game. We're gonna be trying to localize the game because, as it was pointed out to me just recently, you should do that early, because if you do that really late, it's gonna be hell on earth. So I should do that now, as early as possible. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna localize, or try to localize. We'll see how that works. I don't know how that's gonna work. Okay, but there is the localization dashboard. There's this. That has cultures. And that's what we're going to be using. So, add a new culture. And, so we can do Portuguese. And we can specifically add Brazilian Portuguese. Now, I am not an expert, Gagats, on this. So I'm curious. Does Brazilian Portuguese, is that like the same as like Mexican Spanish to Spain Spanish? Like both can understand each other, but there are like some word differences? Or is it like very different? Out of curiosity. No one uses the other Portuguese. Other. I'm curious because this is just something I'm not something I'm familiar with. It's like Spanish. Okay. Hey, Vinny, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, can I change it? So I just added it. Can I change it? No. So if I... Okay. Okay. Some gonna mean funny stuff. Okay, so let me check some stuff. Some things need to be. If I go to my UI and we check out the oh, you know what? The things like this, these are images. That's an image. So things like that wouldn't be able to be images, for example. What? Where is? Oh, options menu right there. The widget blueprint uses text. Text. So widgets should all be fine, theoretically. Oh, you're also Brazilian. There you go. Yeah, surprisingly, what is this actually my demographic? I say, I'm curious. Hold on. We're gonna do some quick analytics. I just want. If I go to my audience. You're not in the top 5 for all, but if I go to live, you're right there. It's kind of funny how it changes. Videos is like, oh yeah, there's US, and there's like a good chunk of like other places, but live, it's like US, and then there's others. Which, to be honest, makes sense because of the time slot. See, but you guys are number 4. Germany surprises me, though. That surprises me. And so does UK. Considering my time slot, isn't it like the middle of the night for Germany and the UK? It is what it is. Okay. So the way this, we need to gather text. Oh, I need to specify where to gather text from. Gather text from text files, I think. Search directories. Reduce content. Does this work? Well, I watched the video yesterday. Did it work? No. From packages. Hold on. Let's look it up. You've never seen a German in chat. How would you identify someone who is German, Guts, without them identifying themselves as German? No one's supposed to be writing in any language except English here anyway. It's against the rules. Speaking of which, I actually don't know where to see the YouTube rules. I had it pop up once. But otherwise, after that, I don't know. So here. So, oh, it's from packages. So I did the wrong one. Instead of from text files, we want from packages. And here, include path wildcards. Just everything. Everything in content. Check it all. I just want to see if it works. First of all. Brazil's night also midnight here? Yeah. You can blame daylight savings time for that. Just, yeah, blame daylight savings. These sound weird. One of my colleagues is German. It sounds completely normal. There's there are like what's it called? There are words where let me think of the phrasing. Or if I can find the picture. Can I find it? Can I find it? Probably not. Oh, here it is. Found it. Found it. German words are very different. Potato, patate, patata, 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 kartoffel. I love how I was like, no, we're doing things differently. No, we're different. This is a lot of. I just find it funny. Am I from Germany? Not at all. Nope. Okay, so where are these? Oh, does it tell me where they are? Okay, so what we need to do now is go through all of these and disable anything I don't need translated. Can I open these locations easily? This is like an UI, ability choice HUD, stats, meta progression system. Oh, hold on. Oh, wait. No, let's do this differently. Let's do this differently. Instead of content, okay. I want specifically instead of content, blueprints, abilities here in this folder specifically. I wanted to get the data table. I want to make sure it can get the data table. I am from Europe though. I'm not from Germany. Colleague is from Germany. That's it. Oh, did it work? Hold on. Ooh, here we go. Okay. Yes. 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 Okay. So this is all of our abilities. All of them. And you can see like the names of them and then the description, well, there's the variable and all that. Is that a feature common UI or not required? No, this is just built into Unreal. This is default Unreal. Localization. So I want this. I also want, before I do this, I want another location. So I want the content folder and then UI. Because I want the UI stuff. So, and the stuff will be here. So let's do this one as well. Gather text. And then we'll need to go in and unlocalize stuff, basically. Or mark it to not be localized. So, for example, this, right? So this is inside of like this location. So it's inside of UI. Out of the way. I should probably close this. Okay, so if I go to UI, ability choice HUD, stats, if I go to stat, here we go. So for example, this does not need to be localized, right? This is being replaced with a number. This might be a text field, right? But we're just putting the name in here. So it itself does not need to be localized. So I can just uncheck localize. Stat name does need to be localized. Now, this one, I should be fine. We'll see. Then in here, yeah, this does not need to be localized. This is just the numbers. And then coming here, then the rest should be fine. This is all part of it. Here, we're going to go into it as well. This is not localized. Okay. You've been fighting procedural dungeons for so long, now you haven't even reached worries on localization, but it's cool to see how it works. Yeah, I was not thinking about localization at all. I was watching... why is his name escape me? Odd Oculus, who's raided our channel a few times. And he was doing a localization, I think last week. And I was like, oh. You know, right, that's probably going to be a thing that I'll do eventually. And you mentioned that, you know what, this is something you want to do early because otherwise it's going to be a big headache. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's do it early. Let's start like thinking about it and setting it up at this point already before I continue even further. But basically, by turning localize here, which is also, I've never clicked this button to the right. Because normally it's this flag, and that's the localization flag. So, right, so here, this is localized. So now, like this slash is in... Probably just need to go through all these instead of deck builder. And deck slot info. So it's in here. So we have this. This does not need to be localized. These are numbers. Numbers are not, and the slash does not need to get localized. Just turn all this off. I mean, so that's how we're gonna need to go through all of this stuff and just, hey, like, turn off localization. Theoretically, this should localize. See? Checking. Should be good. Cards. There we go. So these are all text fields, so this should localize, but this does not need to localize. This title, it's like itself does not need localization, right? The thing that's being replaced with will get localized, but it itself does not need localization. Like this fact that this is called title does not need. I think we'll find out. I could be wrong, but that's why we're doing this. That's why we're doing this. Yeah, text and stackable needs to be localized. This itself, again, does not need to be localized. Oh, how does this work? It's from... Oh, I guess it's from this text data table, which should get localized, so it should be fine. I believe. We'll see. It's more straightforward than you thought. It is kind of more straightforward than I thought as well. Like, I was thinking that it's going to be like, oh, I'm going to like put in extra tabs on my data tables and whatever else. But if I do it right, theoretically, this, like, the game will take care of it for you in a sense. So let's continue here. This does not need localization. Oh, this is the old version. I don't even need this anymore. Oh, this is the collection. I don't think I need this one anymore. Oh, I do. I do use this. Do I still use this one? No, I don't. I don't use this one. This has the... So... why does it say that I'm using it? Ah, okay, because it's still... this is the old one that we're not using. I still had it there. File save. There's... no, that's it. That's it. You're talking about Brazilian Portuguese in Portugal? Is an example of how it may sound fun. There's a place where you store cooking pans, and in Portugal, there's a lot of different places of Portuguese, or like different languages in general, which is actually, this actually separates it all, by the way. So if I go back to the localization dashboard, and I add a new culture, quote unquote, as it's called, and I'll just go with English as an example. English, like, these are all selections I can do of English, which is interesting. Like, and under US, I can do US English and US computer English. Or I can just be like English, right? Which is pretty much what, you know, most are going to do. But it's just... but, yeah, this is what about alphabets? What do you mean? So the way this is done is... so the way these work is, right, like, let's say I need to have this translated, right? I put in the translation here. Alphabets, it doesn't matter if it's an alphabet or not. If it's an alphabet, I just translate A to A. It's not going to translate word for word. It's going to translate this text field that says any damage instantly kills enemies under their health. Now, I'll tell it to be whatever it is, their health, in whatever language it is. I'm translating it not word by word or letter by letter. I'm translating it by literally pasting it in. And I can do it from a text document or something else, that if I have it, I guess. Because I saw there's an import for it. So this is under deck builder. Oh, these sorting types. How do I tell it to not do those? Oh, right here. Each one can be localized or not localized. If I turn that off, can I turn off these? No. Oh, those are descriptions. There we go. So I've not localized any of these. So basically what happens is, now that I've like unchecked a few things, right? If I come here, you see I have these #/88999, right? All that. If I gather text again, those should start going away. Remember, Godot had a cool release where they added support for Arabic alphabet. Is it not just there you go. So I still have the 88, but like the other ones went away. Is it not just like based off of your own fonts on your computer? Because I would think like, or do you mean like it gave support to the UI being Arabic? Because as long as your computer can type some any font, you can type it in. At least here, I'm pretty sure. I copy this and no, that would be so nice.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay. Pausing for ads. Ads. Not a single TTS has ever done multiple letters well. Or maybe something about ads specifically. It did do like a little bit of a double D, but then the S is kind of like all linked together. It didn't work in the engine before. I believe it was it's UI and coding both. Yeah, I was having I want to say it was a dream or something. No, it wasn't a dream. I think, or maybe it was a dream. I was either imagining a scenario or it was a dream. I don't remember. One of the two. It doesn't matter. Same principle. Where because AI is so prevalent and they came out with the AI Minecraft thing that they were demoing, that Unreal starts pushing for AI to be replacing everything, and then blueprints go away, and then everything has to be coded. And I was like, no. Worst case scenario. It's never gonna happen. Like blueprints going away and being replaced with AI only. I don't know why. Like, was AI Minecraft in your dream or a real thing? Oh, have you seen the AI Minecraft is a thing? Have you seen it? That's a real thing, Good Guts, if you're out of the loop. If you don't like C++, you're gonna love TensorFlow? If you haven't? Oh. Hi, Charlie. So this is AI Minecraft, where here. So this is all AI, but the main thing is it doesn't know what's behind you. So if you turn around, like he's doing right now, the world around will continue to change because it's only doing it based off of information on the screen. And so it's super trippy because it doesn't know what's behind you anymore. It doesn't have any sense of permanence. But this is all AI. Trained probably on tons and tons and tons of Let's Plays. It is like Yeah, having an acid trip and playing Minecraft probably. Right? And some parts like it does run decently well. But you can mine a little bit. So yeah, it's trippy. He played in this actual. He likes to stretch things, I think, or he zoomed it in. I don't know. But yeah, AI in Minecraft is a thing. The point is. UI meta progression. Localize this. Localize it. Here, this does get localized. Is this legalized? This plus 5%. Oh, it's this, the shop. Yeah, I'll need to localize that. But it'll need to be done. The shop will get different. Will be done differently in the end, anyway. You know, showing this to someone who's high, it's gonna be hilarious. Nah, man, just some normal Minecraft. Why? Get a dream AI could enhance your PC memory without costing any money. Yeah, why don't you just download more RAM? Right? Gotta download more RAM. Yeah, I remember that was the thing. Oh man, speaking of like trolls from the past, when I was in college, I was already kind of tech savvy, and I remember so this is in the day when like Facebook was a thing. 2010, 2009, 10, 11, 2009, 10. I think it was. I think it's Facebook, because I think it's the last social media platform where I used it. Either way, one of those. I think it was MySpace. It's not that old. But I posted that, hey, if you want to make your computer faster, if you want to make your Windows computer faster, just delete System32. That was what I posted. Now here's the joke. If you Google, let's see if it still works. Does deleting System32 make your computer faster? Yeah, so this wasn't a thing, right? Back then. This wasn't a thing. It was this. And a lot of posts at the time were just trolls on the internet who were just like, yes, deleting System32 has made my computer faster. Because everyone was in on the joke. Everyone knew that the System32 was the thing you don't do. You don't delete it. One of my college friends at the time was trying to delete it. Thankfully, I think it was Windows 7 already at the time. Windows was like, no. And then he asked me, well, how do you delete System32? I'm like, you didn't try, did you? I was like, yeah. It's like, no, that was a joke. Because he's like, yeah, I even Googled it afterwards. I mean, everyone was saying, yeah, it makes your computer faster. I'm like, yeah, because everyone's in on the joke. Tech savvy in the 20s? Were you all about that steam and industrial revolution? When I was in my 20s, not in the 1920s. When was the industrial revolution? Look, I'm terrible with history. Dates and names I cannot do ever. I still can't do dates and names. Yeah, I was 1760. Okay, I was like, is it 1700s? No, my bad. You're fine. You're fine. Okay. Why is this giant thing down below? And the part that I care about is up here. Can I sort this? Oh, this is sorted by name. This is sorted by name. So I have crit chance and crit chance up, which are different. This is the cards. This is the stat. So crit damage and crit damage up. Crystal shards, damage. I'm trying to see if there's anything else here that... oh, deck available and deck unavailable. We don't care about this. Deck builder and the enum. So just don't localize any of this, please. So thank you. Let's continue on. Anything else here seem weird? I'm glad that this is actually, like, surprisingly, super simple right now. Gonna drop off. Working day tomorrow. Well, have a good night. Get some rest. Get some sleep. I'm about to possibly hit up some Chat GPT. The interesting thing here is, and something I'm realizing is, what happens if I rename something? What happens if I rename something in a field? That's the curious thing. Resolution. Oh, options, resolution. Yep. Search, selection. Yeah, this is all good. Ah, here it is. Stat name. Where is this? Meta progression collection. Ability choice HUDs. Stats. Meta progression collection. Oh, the stat name. No, doesn't need to be localized. Now it is from stat line default. Turn it. Oh, the stat name here is still localized here. That. Title. This does not need to be localized. Deck builder, WB card. Did I turn this one off? Oh, I didn't. Not for title. This. Are you out as well, Good Guts? Have a good night. Get some sleep. Yeah, really late for you guys. Makes sense. Get some sleep, get some rest. Stats. Oh, you got it. You haven't done shit today. Again, that's fine. Okay, to not be productive. So either work on something. Okay, well, work on something, please. Thank you. Also, try not to talk like that in general. Because either you need to get help, or people can take it the wrong way. And I suggest getting help. Vitamin D helps, but an actual like person is better. Yes, sir. You had to record and post a pitch for your uni project? A pitch for your project? Wait, you have to pitch your project before you even make a project? You know, like, okay, you have a project and you just do the project. It's not a thing? So now you have a video on YouTube with your voice, face, and my project. Why didn't you make it unlisted? Make it unlisted. Oh, it's unlisted. Okay, well, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Like my demo reels on YouTube. Yeah, if it's unlisted, then you're fine. Obviously, people can find it still, technically. There's no way around that, unless you want to put it somewhere else. But as long as you're not, like, in a playlist or anything like that, I think you'll be fine. Which I actually don't know how to... I don't know if there's a way to even check that stuff. Like, if theoretically, if someone made a video and unlisted it, someone else can, if they have the link to the video, can add it to their playlist. And if their playlist is public, then that video is part of that playlist, right? So then anyone who watches that playlist will also find your unlisted video. I wonder if there's no way to just like make it so you don't. Yeah, there's no way to just not have it be able to be in a playlist, for example. Playlist all your unlisted videos? Yeah. Nice convenient one. That's public. A lot of people, in terms of like live streams, do that. They make all their live streams unlisted. And then, or they used to do that at least. Make their all live streams unlisted, and then if you want to see them, you just go to the playlist. The downside to that is, it's harder to find them if anyone wanted to. And these days, there's no real point for it anyway, because now we have the tabs. The tabs are relatively new, right? So now, if people want to see the live stuff, they just go to live. Prior, you couldn't do that. So now it's all separated out, which is nice. This video, by the way, Scared of Making Your First Game, has, I think, the best like to viewer ratio of any of my videos. It didn't do well. In fact, somehow it has less views than this one, which is what the hell? But like the like to view ratio on this one is insane. So people really liked it. The ones that have seen it. Where I basically tell people, don't worry about, you know, making your first game. Which is true. You shouldn't stress. Oh, this is the text block. Don't localize it. Let me check if you've seen it. Let me dislike that and bring the universe to value. No! Don't do it. I mean, actually, no. Go ahead. It's engagement. It's all the same. Let's see. No, someone already disliked it, so it won't be the first. Now, like mathematically, right? This is the video, and if I go with my PCG one, for example, so I have 103 likes in 1,600 videos. So it's 103 divided 1627. So about 6.3% like the video, right? 6.3%, which is pretty good. But if I go with this one, it's 28 divided by 262, which is 10.6%. Which is considerably more. So I was like surprised, like the people really liked it. Positively surprised. Oh, so there's my dislike on the main one. I was like waiting for it, like, yeah, someone's gonna dislike it. Yeah, there it is. On my recent video. Let me report it for YouTube so they can engage with your video. Wait, report it for YouTube? When you mean report it to YouTube? To YouTube or for something? All right, I know we're doing localization, so I figured I should correct you. It's on topic. I don't know, man. ESL. I know. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you, because ESL, so I can teach you, and then you get better, and then you can't use ESL anymore as an excuse. I mean, technically speaking, I can use ESL as an excuse as well. I can technically use it. Now, is it my primary language at this point? Yes. This has been my primary language for over 25 years. The far majority of my life. You just like all your content, just like all my content in general, nothing personal, kiddo? Who are you calling kiddo? You damn kids! Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Because it's crazy that you dropped the one, dropped the other one. English so boring. Because I didn't have any use for it. And well, technically, I understand it. I don't speak it. Speaking it is very difficult, but understanding it, if other people speak it, at like conversational, like is fine. But like I don't speak it. You still had your family? I bet your parents still speak? Oh, my mom speaks. My mom speaks, yeah. And I'll speak back in English. My dad speaks to me in English. Yeah. Yeah, my mom speaks in her native language, and I speak back in English. And that's how we have a conversation in two different languages at the same time, and it's completely fine. She understands me, I understand her. I just don't speak it myself. That's it. That's all. Should learn again along with Japanese? No, I'm learning Japanese right now, and it's. I mean, I've made more progress learning Japanese right now than I have ever done before. Like, I've actually started to make progress instead of like, oh, I want to, and after a week I quit. Like, I jumped on Duolingo, so I can tell you how. Like, when I started that is when I started Japanese. It's been 60 days. It's actually been 2 months, pretty much. I think it will be 61 days. Will be actually 2 months. So yeah, 60 days straight. And I also do things like Anki. I've actually I started watching Pokemon. I'm like 2 episodes in, but I started watching Pokemon like XY or whatever it is. The joke is it's in Japanese. Like full Japanese. No like English subtitles. They're just like Japanese. I try to listen it and listen as best as I can. Just to get some listening practice in. I hope you quit. Oh, thank you. I'm still not anywhere close to being like even remotely conversationalist. That will take years. That will take years. We did everything here. Now I want to test how the hell do I enable a localization. Oh. I want to see. Did anyone tell me how to actually enable it? Oh, excuse me. Just turn the GPS on for it. Wait, what? Is that for how do you turn on localization and turn on the GPS? I don't think that's how that works. Oh, here we go. It's here. Set current culture. Wait, they use the abbreviation for each language. Well, how do you know the abbreviation for the language? Where does it tell you that? How do you do UE5 localization abbreviations? Oh wait, you have to do it in the project settings. There's a whole thing to the project settings, isn't there? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let's do this. Project settings. Packaging. Show localized. Nothing. Start. Because I need to compile them. Technically, right now Portuguese has nothing. But now that's complete. How do you? Ah, here we go. So now we have English. And so English. Scroll. And there's Portuguese. So now we have those enabled. Okay.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Original Gamer, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So, hold on. Okay, yeah. You're not showing me what I want. You're not showing me what I want. Damn it. Joining esports in your school? Nice. What esport? What game you playing? What's the game? What's the game? I want to see here. Look at the target chunk. No. Okay, well, let's try some stuff, I guess, because no one seems to want to tell me how to do this. I'm just putting on my character. Yep, on my character. No one wants to tell me how to do it. Wait, Minecraft esport? Wait, what? What is a Minecraft esport? I've never heard of this. What? What's the esport nature of it? Are you building stuff with a redstone or what? Set culture? Set current culture. Get culture. Get localized cultures. For each loop. Let's get a print string of these. Print string. Ah, okay. So that gets me the things. And the first one is what I want. So I need to get the first one, in my case. Set current culture. Okay, that doesn't work. Four 4v4 bed wars. Oh, I see. True. Sorry, Maya, just put away your chair and hope. Do it. Do it. So it sets it. But how does that work afterwards? Oh, is it because... It's because the cards get populated beforehand, right? So let's go in the game mode. First thing you do is set this. Oh. Starting my... Wait, do it? Should I just do it then? Poggers? Yeah, put away your chair and hope. I see no problem with this. You can sit on the floor or stand. How does this work? You meant that, not poggers. Well, you said starting Maya, just put away my chair and hope. So yeah, start Maya, put away your chair and hope. That seems good. I'm not sure what you were referring to. But yeah, that's what I meant. You stand on your knees sometimes. Isn't that called leaning? Or, is it leaning? No, I mean, oh. Yes, no? Leaning can be leaning this way. That's also leaning. Your neck hurts after your... Wait, why does your neck hurt? Why doesn't your knees hurt? Haven't you caught the chair and hope joke? No. Sorry. So this should set the current culture. If I go to here and I just type, maybe it doesn't do, if it has nothing, maybe it goes back to the original. No, it's still unstackable. How's this supposed to work? How? Don't, guts. Don't do those jokes, please. Thank you. I will time you out if you do that. Thank you. I can't have a... You don't know who's reading. You might do the joke. And there's people reading. That's the essence of your... The humor is fine. The topic is not. You can joke about, you know, me being dumb or whatever, but... The guts be getting timed out. That's, you know, it's not getting timed out right now. I'm just warning you. 85 localization. Translating. Make sure the particular texts aren't flagged for review. Oh, it's okay. Hold on. I think I understand. So if I did this, I did gather text, save. I wish I could time myself out. Can't. Oh, wait, it says 2. Why it says 2? Completed. Completed 1. Why is it 2? So this is completed now. Now if I compile them. No, it's still unstackable. You take him out at a random time when he least expects it. Are you talking about me taking out the guts at a random time? No. What? Why would I time someone out at a random time? I'll time someone out if they need to be timed out. There was a stream that I was part of on Twitch where people could just time someone out, and I said something completely normal, and then someone was like, just use one of those like commands that just for fun that timed me out for like a couple of minutes. I think it was like 5 minutes. I've never wanted to stop watching a streamer more in my life. I was this close from leaving and never watching the streamer again. This close. I was pissed. Because no, it was not Doug stream. There, I would expect to. If I am playing one of his games where if you type something wrong and you get timed out, that's on me. But it was just a random like redeem that people that they had on the channel, and somebody was just having fun and just timing people out. I was this close to never coming back again because I don't like being timed out for no reason. Like timed out or banned or anything for no reason. And that was no reason. It was just someone was just bored. It's like, well, okay, I just won't be a part of the stream because they don't want me clear. If it was DuckDuck's stream, then yeah, like whatever. Like I'm playing a game, that's me. Like I know what I'm doing. If I get timed out by his bot, then cool. I'll be back in a couple of hours. That's expected. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, no problems there. No, I don't. So how do I? I'm confused. Oh, I didn't mean to press that one. How do you actually make it change language? So I have this unstackable thing being test. So where it says unstackable, it should change to test. But it doesn't. And it just changed on this screen specifically. Is there a way? Hold on. Is there a way for me to? Go back to UI. Here, unstackable, I should be able to do English, Portuguese. Oh, so here it's not changed when I select Portuguese. Why? Oh, wait. This is one of those. I remember they were in a previous version of Unreal, but they mentioned something about restarting Unreal. I remember something about needing to restart Unreal. Is that still a thing even in 5.4? Because they were in 5.0 that I watched a tutorial of originally. They mentioned they needed to restart Unreal. Let's find out if it's that. If it is, it's stupid. No. Oh, yes. Yes, it says test now. Okay, so it still says unstackable here. So here, if I say Portuguese, it says test. So it's working here. But it's not working. Why? The only thing I do is change the visibility of it. You can finally understand the game, play the game and understand what it says. I know, right? Now that I've changed the one word to say test. Perfect. The best Portuguese translation ever. Why though? On this screen, does it not change? it's fine. And we know it's fine because of this. Oh, now it says test. Wait, what? Wait, now tests work. Now it's test. I didn't change anything. I'm confused. I turned this on and off. Hold on. Good gods, what is unstackable in Portuguese? Can you tell me faster than I can look it up on ChatGPT? No idea, really? Okay, I got two options. I got Inempilhavel or now Empilhavel. How butchered is that pronunciation? Because just a few words in Portuguese work like that? Does Inempilhavel sound like unstackable? Not stackable? Okay, I mean, unstackable is like not stackable. Okay, so that's now okay. People, it's saying this is the one. So theoretically, I can do this. Stack equals Pila. Well, it does have M Pilha. Well, I don't know. Let's see if I can get it to update. Yeah, look at that. It works now. It's more clear to say now Pilhaville. Okay, without the M. EM. Okay. Okay, let's test that. So if I was to just remove the EM, just press enter and just be good. Can I now, without compiling, see? No, I have to compile. So if I compile, then it will say LH sounds like Lee Vol. Leah. Piliaville. Piliaville. I'm probably completely wrong. I'm not good at... Yeah. Is that close, actually? I am an American. I am not good with accents. I mean, okay, I'm not good, period. With anything. And I'm saying I find it funny that I say I'm bad with accents when I'm trying to learn Japanese, which can be effectively all accents, which are basically just symbols, right? If I think of an accent as a symbol, it's all of it. It's fun to explain stuff about your culture. Good. I need you to go ahead and just can you localize wait, why does it say 124? Not localized. Wait, why is it only 124? It's not 100. It said 600 before. No, is it 627 here? Why does it say 627? But here it's 124. A little head scratching. Let's see if we can get ChatGPT to translate power-ups. I need you to translate the following messages to Brazilian Portuguese. Oh, I also asked it what it is in Portuguese. I didn't specify Brazilian Portuguese. I wonder if that's different. In Brazilian Portuguese, keep bar and var 2 as is, assuming it is being replaced with a numerical value. Okay. Let's see how it does with this. How accurate? So in Brazilian Portuguese, we welcome very well foreign words. So a bunch of words, we don't really translate them. We just use it. That's fine. Portugal Portuguese is very against. They will translate everything. Okay, so if I say unstackable now, yeah, it just says inem pilhavel, which is different than the other one. It gives me this version. Okay, this version. So, yeah, I'm keeping consistent. So this is what it gives me for example, additional mid-air jumps, right? It wants to do blanks, saltos adicionais no ar. So I assume that the way this works now is I put this in, okay? Then I say, okay, I've updated it. Then I click compile text. Okay. And now if I go down to double jump. Where's double jump? Air jumps. Yeah! There it is. Is it good? Does it work? It's working. Localization's easy. I don't mean translating. I'm not saying, just to be clear, I'm not saying that the work of translators is easy. I mean the actual implementation of localization in Unreal Engine to make it so you could put different languages in here is easy. Well, easier than I thought. So I guess now, can I copy this? I can. I should copy in it. That's not gonna work. Damn it. I was hoping I could put side by side, but I guess the main window. Well, I guess you know what I can do. I can move the main window.
Ads are here. Pausing for
And then I can put this here. Yes. That is a problem even in English. That is a problem even in English. In places where I have one, it's assumed that I'm not gonna change the S versus not S1. There's places in English where it's also like like the dash one. Or sorry, in English it's also the same problem. To even find another one that's like that. Hey, everybody, Six, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, well, you'll have to believe me. There's scenarios in English as well that are the same, where you'd want to not have it be plural, but it's plural. But that's like, it comes with the territory, I guess. Try adding a scale box or on some of the text for those card widgets. So there's no scale box because there's some that are double. The text here should be the same size in terms of like text scale. It's just here it takes up it. I have more room to write stuff versus half the space, so I don't want to make it bigger because then I feel I need to make this one bigger as well. But we can. Hold on. Let's see if we can quickly get ourselves some translations in here. Love that answer. Why I say love that answer? Why is there a... Some of these are probably not going to translate well at all. But the thing that worries me is I want to know what happens if I change the name now. You just learn about scale boxes? Keep correct. Oh yeah, I use scale boxes in general. I use them in plenty of places. So what happens now, right? So I've changed some names. Airblade, air jumps. Let's go ahead and compile this. Yeah, when you need something to be a specific size, size box is also what you want. Scale box gets you the scale ratio. Like if you need something to be a specific ratio, scale boxes are great. But there's also size box. If you need something to be a specific size on screen, like a specific amount of pixels by specific amount of pixels. Keeping in mind that it's relative to a 1920 by 1080 like resolution. You can do stuff like that as well. So what I want to see is, if I go here, and if we look at, where is it? There, Blade. Ah, here it is. Lamina area. So what happens if I change the name of it in English in the data table? Okay, so this is something I want to know, because obviously we'll want to adjust namings accordingly. Also, I'm very well aware I'm butchering that, Guggets. Very well aware. So if I change Airblade to not say Airblade, I'll say Airblade Maximum. And then here, I guess I do gather text again. Needs review. They go under needs review. That's fantastic. So now if I come here and check under Airblade, it goes back. It goes back to the English version because it needs review. It's not. So if it doesn't have one that's complete, that's correct, it will go back to the default English. So it will never be clear, like not have anything. You'll always have something. Because the something, it will be the default language. I guess that's good. So now that I updated that, I can do gather text again. Open it back up. It is no longer needs review. It is back here. So if I recompile, then we're back to having it. That's sweet. Genuinely, localization is surprisingly a simple setup. Now, it pays off that I use text fields and text input specifically in my setup. So, just so you guys are aware, right? This data table would not work the way it is right now out of the box if my struct didn't use text here. These are text fields. And it reads text fields. If these were strings, this wouldn't work. I would need to change them to texts. But because Brain was like, I should use text here, it worked. Now, I'm not going to take full credit for putting it as text. The reason I did it as text was because the UI takes text. And so I just matched it. And then I realized I need to make changes to it. And then I just kept it text. And then I converted it to string and then back to text. But that's the only reason why I made it text originally. It wasn't because I was smart. It was because, oh, UI is text. I make text so I can plug in. But if you're going to be localizing your own stuff for your game, that's something to keep in mind. Where use text fields, don't use strings or something like that. Both are the same. You've hit the free plan limit on GPT 4.0. Responses will use another model until you're reset. Okay, that's fine. I'm now using 4.0 mini. Fine. You know what? I shouldn't do it this way. Translates the following lines. Why am I doing? I was bad. I should have sent it as separate messages. I should have just done this probably, and just sent it all like as one thing. For example, like this. Let's see if it works. Totally works that way. If you were speaking Portuguese, you wouldn't understand what you were saying. When you say... Why wouldn't you understand what I was saying even if I was speaking Portuguese? I assume you mean... This is often kept as is in games. It can also be translated to Berserker or Furies. Okay, so we just keep Berserker as Berserker. This is the thing you were telling me about. That some things are kept as is. Look at that. It told me to keep it as is. Yeah, I'm keeping it Berserker. And it told me. ChatGPT is like, yeah, often in games, it's kept as is. And I'm keeping it as is. Yay, ChatGPT! You know a fun example? What? I'm not even gonna bother doing the... Sure, I'll do the sword as well. What's a fun example? This is working surprisingly. Oh, no, not. I don't know why I'm surprised. I'll be honest. I say I'm surprised that it's able to do this, but I'm like, no, this should be. English has delete and deleted. Yeah, current tense and past tense. Are you saying there's no past tense? You have deletar, deletando, deleto, deletava, and many more. All different conjugations of the English word delete. Look, I'm learning Japanese. And there's so many... You skipped the first message. What? I read, so English has delete and deleted. Oh, delete is an English word. We adopted and use delete in any other words, including our way to conjugate. Yeah. Japan, the Japanese also has lots of conjugations for words. Like, right, there's really for English, there's future, present, and past. For verbs. You're jumping, you've jumped, or you're in the middle of jumping currently, or jumping in the future. I will jump, I am jumping, I have jumped. But in Japanese, there's like so many. Probably the same like in Portuguese, where there's just so many conjugations. and based on what you really mean, it's different. Like there's a polite tense, there's a polite past tense, there's a regular past, there's a regular non-polite, there's a negative, so you can do like a polite negative past tense, and they all kind of make the word just longer. So like if I search for in polite past tense, I don't know if I get an example. Probably not. But it becomes just really long. And the beginning, the first little thing is the actual word. The rest is like explaining what tense it's on. You have the politate too. We call formal way. What is politate? That is a word I don't know. Oh, you have polite too. You go formal. Okay, yes. Sorry. That's I really should be, but I wish I was better about like being a little off and me being able to like. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, it makes perfect sense, and other times I'm like, I am stupid. I don't know how to read anything. You wish I was better too? At least we're in agreement there. Yay for being in agreement. Yes, give it all to me. Most of these words are easy translations. How come Unreal couldn't localize? Well, because it's not sometimes literal translations that you want to do. Sometimes you want to do like something more unique, or something you want to do like, for example, like if you're doing something like puns, let's say, right? Sometimes you need to like, or a joke. Sometimes you need to change how it actually literally translates to something a little more like along the same lines to, you know, have the joke or pun or whatever it is come across correctly. Because otherwise it would just be like, yeah, it just wouldn't work. So that's why it needs you to do it like more manually. And in cases like this, where I have like things like variables in here, effectively, yeah, it doesn't know what to do. There are such obvious game words. Yeah. They won't always be. And I mean, I honestly prefer this than it would doing automatic. Because keep in mind, right? There's every single like language option effectively under the sun, that you can set it to, and it might not do a good job with like certain translations of a certain place. And the other thing is, it won't know, like, maybe you want slang. Maybe you want current slang, and slang has changed, or a word has changed meaning over the past few years, right? It's just, this is honestly really streamlined. I am like actually impressed at how well this is like set up in terms of just like, hey, here's the text, put in the translation here. And you can, by the way, you can export this if you want. You've had like a translator, you can export it and give it to them, and then they will do that, and you can just import it in. So you would localize the stack to our version of stack. Don't worry, Guts. When you play this game, you can point me to all the differences. This is not like, oh yeah, this is it. That's how I'm going to be keeping it. Like, instead of stack, you go with stacka, which is our version. That was for which one? Salary 6. What was the one with stacks? Stacks added. Well, doesn't even have the word stack here. You know, see other games go with Epihavel. In that case, scenario. Keep consistent. I mean, I guess, are any of these like, oh yeah, that's definitely the wrong word? Like, I mean, if any of these are like definitely the wrong word, you know, tell me. And mostly, I want to see what it's gonna look like once I do the entire thing. Right now, obviously, like, I'm not gonna do every single language, right? This is more like, let's set it up for one as a test ground, and let's keep like, maybe I'll just keep it as Portuguese, as a little, you know, as our little test area. But this is really like, yeah, because as I mentioned, Oculus was working on this stuff just last week, and it seemed like he was going through hell doing it. And my guess is because his stuff wasn't set up this way, like as just through text already. It's my only guess. Or maybe he just had a lot of stuff that he had to translate. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's keeping var and var2, which is really good. I am like a little curious how ChatGPT is doing compared to like Google Translate. I assume that this is better than Google Translate. But I don't know by how much. Kind of interesting to find out. The one thing I do also want to which one are you? See anything I'm not gonna time you out. We're literally doing things that are involving Portuguese. I'm not gonna time you out for writing Portuguese as we're doing localization for Portuguese. Oh, was that a message to your girlfriend that you accidentally put in my chat? It's all the same till now. Till now? Does that mean things are different now? This is till now. Well, now it's happened. So it's no longer the same. Oh no, what did you do? You typed the message right, but in the wrong language. Oh, got it. So I assume you still think in Portuguese, right? I'm assuming, because you're, or do you ChatGPT did a better job? No, don't say that. HP up equals aumento de HP. It's good because we say HP as well. Well, here it says health up, not HP up. I don't say the word. I don't say HP. Most time in Portuguese, but sometimes anything in English. Oh, I that is like, I think as a language, like if you're learning a language, and if you get to the point where you can think in a different language, I think that's, you can no longer scream ESL really at that point. I feel like at that point you have a really good understanding of the language. One thing, as I am pasting these, that I am actually curious about once I finish them is whether they will all fit in terms of like, right? Because I formatted it to be the length for English letters and English characters, but I wonder if some of these will be too long, which is the main thing I want to see. We just say vida, which means life. More common to use vida than Sade. I'll keep it as is right now, and then, I mean, I can change it. Here, copy. Means radius, but it can also mean lightning, so it's ambiguous. Interesting. Wait, lightning, like thunder and lightning? Hold on, it just hit me. That lightning? I assume that's what you just misspelled lightning. Lighting like a light source also doesn't make sense, but why is it what? Lightning. You're reminding me of, I mean, English is not much better. Look, I'm gonna preface that right now. English is not better. But oh, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just reminded, like right now, again in Japanese, like one word means like 4 different things, and not always in like a similar thing. Like, yeah, English has the same crap too. Why do all languages have this? I misspelled dealing. Oh, it realized I misspelled it and corrected it. Nice. Chat GPT is better than me, but by a good amount. Well, I'm curious how the search should work as well. Well, it's loading. Oh, hold on. Is search gonna be?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
You type lighting and hope for the best. Yeah, for the longest time, I did not remember lightning versus thunder. And the reason I couldn't remember, or sorry, I couldn't remember which one's which. It's because of Pokemon. Pikachu attacks with the move Thunder. But in reality, that's not thunder. Thunder is the sound. Lightning is what he attacks with. But the attack is called thunder. Like though, tough, through, like all that. You just have to make sense. Yeah. Yeah. All languages have something like that. You know, again, as I'm learning Japanese, like it's amusing that there are some things like that, but actually in terms of like actually like, rules, in terms of like how things are written and how things say, it's actually better than English. But if you're wondering what that is when it pops up, it's my old Japanese translation thing. If I have something selected and press shift, it pops that up. If you're wondering what that was that popped up a few times. We have Rayo, Relampago, and Trovao. You say Rayo and accept you might be wrong. Wait. Are you trying to say there's words in your native language that you're like, I think that's the right word? Do you guess some words in your native language? Is it that bad? Or is it that difficult? I mean, like, wait, the word mini doesn't translate? Wait, why is it mini? Is the word mini does not translate? Mini, micro. Oh my god. Orbiting orbs is also OO still. Mini means the same. Okay. Orbitice. Probably butchered that again. What I need to figure out, actually, as I'm doing this again, is how the hell to make it so if a message is too long, that it will scale the text to fit. I need to look into that. So that way, theoretically, I could maybe increase the text size, but then it will auto scale it down. Then it's not consistent. I guess then it's not consistent. Oh, yeah, there's search. Hey, Sativu, welcome in. You translate all the text by hand? Yeah. My hands are moving my mouse onto ChatGPT, where I'm pasting in the sentences, and then my hands are moving the text from ChatGPT by hand back into Unreal. So yes, I am translating all of these things by hand, one at a time, as you can see. That's right. I'm glad you have realized just how hard I am working on this. But before, I think when it's just a flashlight, it's Relampago, I think, not Ryo. But you'll say Ryo. Oh, okay, got it. Why you don't export the CSV and import into ChatGPT? You can import. Wait, you can import. No, this is plus. Oh, maybe because I'm using mini right now. I think that's a plus feature. I don't think I can add things or add files in non-plus. Yeah, you will. Yeah, I will. Now I know it. Now I know I can double click on the line. I didn't think to double click on the line. Okay. Oh, I have stat names here. Again, this needs to be not a thing anymore, so I'm gonna ignore them. I need to remove them, find where they are. Use Claude in a local machine, so you don't know how about GPT Mini. Copilot works though. Yeah, there are probably a few that work. This is such a like let's just try it kind of thing that I didn't look past it. Basically, the whole localization today, I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's set it up. Let's set it up with a single language. Make sure that it works, right? It doesn't have to work well. It just has to work. And oh, I'm being stupid. Also, I am totally just. Oh yeah, so when you double click on it, it grabs extra. It grabs extra when you double click. So actually click the drag thing, it works better. This works better. Oh, last once. Upgrade name text also needs to go away, so we don't need vsync. We do need. Window mode we need. These we don't. Where are these from? This we don't. Okay. These are the last ones. You can upload to 4.0, but proc ran out of 4.0 for that. Yeah, because I was stupid, and I at the very beginning, I decided to send these one at a time. And instead of putting them like this at least. So yeah, you know, just I wasn't smart about it. So now, if I need to remove the where's the other ones I need to remove? I can remove these, which are in Bleach Reset Stats stat line. Here. Don't localize this. This one's in meta progression. Localize this. Then we need to turn off the U. Meta progression button. You're off. You're off. You're not off. You guys, stats. What other thing was there? What other thing was here? UIWB HUD. Did I not remove this? No, it's oh, did I not regather the okay. This compile? I guess I should have done gather text first. Translation is hard when we can't judge if the file result is correct. Well, Gaguts can. That's why I picked this language, because Gaguts can judge it. So, but really, I just wanted to pick a language that anyone can judge, pretty much. So that way, right? Oh. 99%. Why are these still coming up as a thing? It says it's here. Default W meta progression. Upgrade name text. Oh. It's right. I did miss that one. Did you look at that? Okay. Then here, stats, collection. This is value meta progression. Collection, C, execute, Ubergraph. Script bytecode. Script bytecode. What is it talking about? Oh. Is that the problem? What, did we turn this off to be localized? Wait, it just turned back on. Wait, what? I turned it off, compile, it turns back on. Why? Why is it turned back on? If one language is okay, the rest is too? Because GPT is really good at it? Maybe. You assume it would vary a lot from language to language? Yeah. I would guess it probably varies quite a bit. Here, turn this off. That's why. This needed to be turned off. I see. It even grabs the variables. It even grabs the variables. That's why I couldn't do it. Interesting. Okay, that makes sense. So here is in the stat line. So yeah, because I was like, we did this, didn't we? Here is back because here it's off of this that needs to be unlocalized. And now it's not localized. It's hard to explain how it works, but you don't know really what a language is? What's interesting that inside Unreal for localization, it's not called language, it's called culture. You can't count how many R's there are in strawberry. Yeah, we went through that. We went through that. Alright, so this one then is probably back. Yeah, it's back because it needs to be here. There we go, which means now we know how to fix the last one. We're learning. We're learning. HUD. Graph. Find the text. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, no, this one's fine. Wait. Where was the complaint about this one here? This. Update HUD health. LEV HUD. Update. Oh! Oh, that is interesting. This piece of script here can be localized. I don't want it to be localized. So it reads like literally. Oh, it's LLM. Got it. When you do lowercase L's, it's hard to say if it's capital I's or lowercase L's. I don't know why the default like fonts are like that, and who thought that was a good idea? Where you don't know if it's a capital I or lowercase L. Or it's a 1. Some fonts just put a line for 1. Oh my god, Proc, I wish you were better. I mean, everyone wishes I was better. I wish I was better. A word is not a word for yeah. Yeah, we learned about this from the strawberry thing, but last Friday or like near the end of last week, where all of that stuff is just translated to. Why is this still here? Why won't it go away? Oh, no, okay, there we go. So I have a couple left now. So where are these from? What is a percent? Oh, it's probably also, oh, yeah. That's also in the code itself. Right. We just figured out that it's in the code. So... But a graph... it's not such quantities. Oh, the event graph? Yeah, here. Don't localize it. Graph. Don't localize it. There we go. So the other thing I learned from this is I have images right now for new game, like start game, for new game, etc. Those can never be images. They have to be text. Unless I could do a switch. I could do a switch on culture selected, and you can pick a different image. So they can be images. Take it back. That wasn't accurate. It can be images. I just do a switch if I wanted to keep them images. But now it's 100%. So so now it works. Now, oh, look at that. Look how close that is. That is ends like right there. Right there at the end. This is a longer language, I'll call it. Like, all of these like go to 3 lines. Most of the ones before, this is 4 lines. I would call it a longer language than English. Everything is bigger in Brazilian Portuguese. I mean, honestly, it fits the card better like this than like this, right? And look how nice this becomes. Like, it's like, oh, the 15s almost line up, the 20s the line up. It's just a prettier language. In that, oh, what happened here? Oh, it doesn't fit here. Yeah, so this is what we need to figure out how to fix, or how to get around. How do you get around text that no longer fits? I need it to become smaller. So I need to look into that. You can specify a limit to an GPT, like translate this, but you have only 20 words, for example. No, I don't. I know you can do that. Everything actually turned out fine, except a few of these titles. The titles is where the problem starts to arise, right? Right here, the word. There's another word here that falls down because it doesn't fit. Same thing here. I think those are only ones, honestly. But this shows that, okay, that's the problem areas that we need to, figure out. We need to do it to scale the text to fit. Everything else good. The stun chat's up. There's no way we'll fit in one line. Isn't this stun chance up? No, this is critical chance. This is critical damage. This is stun. Yeah. What's the solution to this? I mean, making the text smaller would make it fit at least in one. It wouldn't be very good to read. Well, I guess this is one of those things where you don't want to translate it literally. I would want to translate it to something that would fit there. Okay, let's try that. Critical chance up. Like this. Chance the... Oh, sorry. Well, the wrong one. Wait, did I do the wrong one? Did I do, Oh, I did critical chance. Undo. I can't undo. ChatGPT, come back to me. I need a critical chance back. Critical chance. You said stun chance, not critical chance. Stun chance up. This one. This is super long. Okay. Do you have a suggestion for temporary invulnerability, or like I guess temp invulnerability? That still doesn't fit. Up still doesn't fit. Yeah, so it still needs to be figured out a little bit. That one is fucked. Oh. Okay, well, so yeah, I need to figure out how to scale it. Let's see if we can figure that out right now. U5 UMG text scale size to fit. I need to resize those size blocks. It's just 2 long words, yeah. Auto size text. They're to auto just font size to fit here. Having a text box inside a scale box sorts that out for you. Does it? Grab the text box with a scale box. Let's see. Why is this? There's a vertical box here. Wrap with mailbox. So it technically it's doing what I wanted it to. It's made all of them a little bit small. They all fit though. It's great. Hold on. Let me check the scale box settings. I don't want to size to content. Well, the box itself is scaled.
Ads are here.
Ah, here it is.
Ads.
It says scale to fit. I need to do fill, I think. Oh, no, not Phil. Maybe Peter. Scale to fit, why? Why is it, I just want to see this. Beautiful. Dear God. Why is it this? Why is it the way it is? Here it's fine. But when I do this, it becomes small. Why does it become small? Like, this part makes sense, but this doesn't. I think you put text rules in the text box. Like, never enter. Don't wrap text. That's a good call. It now never wraps. It just barely fits. But it fits it always. If I didn't want it to be exactly... That was a good call. It was a good call. If I didn't want it to be exactly to the border, I'll do like 560 and like 55. That. Yeah, now it fits. That'll just fit. This one's a little close. Hold on. Let me test something. If I made it like 300. Yes, it fits. It fits to the size. So let's do like up to here. It goes to Timu. Yeah, I didn't think about the fact that it was turning off wrapping, and now it's working correctly. So now I can go get even this, which is so long, just gets a little scaled down. That's fantastic. And I think I don't scale this. I think I keep it as is, and these are ones that I mean, unless I have to, I'll do it for Japanese. I want to translate it to Japanese, but I want to do it also like when I know actually Japanese, I can read it and like be better at it. Like, and to actually like check it myself actually. And for the texture one, you can specify what texture you want to use depending on the yeah. Under the texture property? Wait. Hold on a second. Wait. Hold on, what do you mean under the texture property? Hold on a second. What you talking about, Willis? There's no localization here for image. This is not a localization thing. I can do it like by doing get culture, get current culture, and then based on the current culture, I can do like a switch on string. In the texture itself. What you talking about? What you talking about? I don't think I want to do it on a texture base. I think I'd rather do text and have like nice looking text, like using text plus or something. But there's ways to do texture as well. Oh yeah, hold on. We didn't check. Here we could it's Buscar, it's not search. And aumento. Yeah. It works with different languages still. Everything works. Yeah. Tier 1 should still work. Yep. You don't know the name, but here you could set the specific texture for language. Interesting. So, great. That's the worst. Oh, now, here's the thing. Does I don't know if it would Sugoi Fraction. Chan, really? I wonder how. I think I would need to change the way the alphabetical sorting works for it to properly work. Because I mean I don't know Portuguese alphabet, but something tells me something here probably isn't right. If I were to guess. I mean, unless you do have G before I. Oh, no, sorry. No, this is right. This is right. This is right. But I don't know how it'd work with these symbols. And rarity still works. Everything still works. Awesome. Also, I'm gonna... What happened to here? What happened to stats here? Oh, I know what happened. So, because it's such a long name, these became so much wider, and they pushed the stats thing to the side. But there you go. Like all of these also are translated. Obviously these are pictures, so that's why they're not translated. I need to do them as text, or I'd want to do them as text. But this works. Yeah, this is all good. And just to make sure that if I got a card, I'm so happy with little animation. Yeah. Is this not right? That's why I translated it too. Is this not paused? It is? Okay. Hold on. There's another place I want to check. These will not be translated. That makes sense. These will not be translated. Oh. Yeah, these are so broken. This is all temporary, to be fair, but... Oh! Hey, very... Well, that's like, it's kawaii and kawaii, I think. One is cute and one is like worried or scared or something like that. Something scary, like slightly different pronunciation. It's like just very slight changes makes it to be a completely different word. Cool. I don't know if there's any way of translating these, but I think that needs to be like a custom blueprint at that point. Yeah, I think it's kawaii and kawaii. And it's kawaii, but yeah, I think those are the two. I don't remember the second one. I know kawaii, but I don't remember the actual translation of kawaii. I think it's like scared, something like that. I don't remember. I'm guessing. I think scared is kawaii. Yeah, that I mean it sounds right. But yay! It works. We have Portuguese. And now we will forever play in Portuguese. No. We will not forever play in Portuguese. We know where to set it though. So if we wanted to, we just set it here. This is where we set it. The only thing I don't know how to... I can get the cultures. But how do you know the order of them? I guess you do a check and you figure out which one's which and then you just hard code it. And after that, you never have to worry about it again. Back to English. That's awesome. Japanese for English speakers. I imagine Japanese for anyone that has like any kind of like like Korean, non-Chinese, like like kanji styled language. It'll be the same difficulty, I imagine. Are you gonna make a tier list of the best cultures? Mod check. I don't know why they're called cultures though. That's my only question. Why are they called cultures? As a phrase of pronunciation, it's almost the same. Oh. Wait, hold on. Guys? Do you notice anything? Do you guys notice anything wrong right now? What the shit happened? It's 2 a.m. My entire engine is Portuguese. Now it's English. Wait, what happened? Why did it turn to Portuguese for a moment? Hold on, if I set this to 1... It's English. Why did it turn to Portuguese? Wait, why is it Portuguese now? What? Wait, it's back to being Portuguese? I'm so confused. Okay. So this is dangerous to play with. This is dangerous to play with. So somehow... 0... you know what? I'm just gonna... Why are my Portuguese now by default? Why am I still in Portuguese? The Portuguese default. Well, the engine's no longer Portuguese. Why is the game in Portuguese now? What? Oh, maybe I do it. Let's try it. Let's try relaunching it. Yeah, I need to restart at the beginning. You have options to no, maybe click the arrow. I'll check it out. Yeah. Yeah, English in the viewport. Portuguese here. Why does it change my UI to a different language? Oh, now it's English. This is not... What options are here? Save to config. If true, save the new settings to the user's game user settings config so that it persists after a reload. No. I'll do this. I'm back to Portuguese. So for the devlog, the game is in Portuguese. Good luck. Could you imagine this happened a day before a devlog? Well, I just would undo, but why? Why is this happening? That's not en. True. Maybe the default is Portuguese and set the current culture for engine 2? That's weird. I don't know why set current culture change. E5 set current culture changes or is it not en? Oh, here's what we can do. For each loop. Yeah, just en. Yeah, just en. Oh, it's lowercase. Hold on. Maybe it's case sensitive. Nope. Why the hell is it now just stuck in Portuguese? He's just stuck in Portuguese. Even though I set culture as I can do PT/BR. And that changes my language and then makes this English. How does this make sense? It's backwards. Yeah, I know that, Kaguts. But why does it change my language? I don't know why it's changing the language engine either. If it was consistent, I wouldn't care. But one of them is it makes one. No, because if I change it to en, so if I get 0, this is Portuguese. It'll change my UI to Portuguese, and the letters will become English. Oh, sorry. Now it's not. Wait, why is it not now? It's Portuguese and English. Yeah. But it should be, and that's correct. But if I do this, it'll turn it to English, but it'll change my stuff to Portuguese. So the cards are now in English. Oh no, it's not. Wait, no, it's not. Now it's both are. I don't know. Oh? We're English? No one touch anything. No one breathe anything. No one think anything. Fuck. I thought things. It ruined things. Ah, we're back. Why? I just undid what I did. What? Hold on, how do I change the... Hold on, maybe I can do this. Hold on. U5, change language. Where's the setting for it? Editor, under editor preferences. Preview game language. What? English. Found the damn setting. Now if I change it to this, I have English and Portuguese. In the editor settings, if you search language, why did it do this? I don't know. But now we're good. Localization is a dangerous job. Sag. It's fine, Gaguts. It's fine. We had a little freak out. It wasn't a big one. We're fine. But localization's good. And honestly, localization's easy. In my case, it was easy. I think you said English forever and use note to change. Probably. Well, that setting, like I did it in the game mode. You don't want to do it in the game mode. I'd want to do it on a package build, and then you select the language, and then it just like it saves, right? So it's fine. If you said Portuguese and it's set to English, that's after, yeah, it'll be fine. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been fun doing some localization stuff. I'll think of what we want to work on next. This was actually really quick to set up. So tomorrow we'll get up to new shenanigans. If you have suggestions, feel free to suggest them as to what you'd like to see next. I have ideas, but we'll see. But yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. The guts, go to sleep. Your God is late for you. Take care, guys. Good night. Bye-bye.